Morning. We are in Louisiana and the National Forest. I'm not going to butcher the name. I have my little camera up there on my backpack, swinging by and trying to make some video. But let me. So we're hiking this trail this morning. Felicia and the pups are way ahead. I think she knows we got them live, and it's a pretty park. There was a forest fire at one time. Last night was pretty peaceful. There was nobody other than one camper here last night. And yeah. Whew. So I figure, why not do some recording, doing some lives when we do our hikes and stuff if I can. Even if nobody's on. It's riveting, whatever. My bad pronunciation. But yeah, nice morning, nice quiet walk. So yeah, last night, well, we got here. This was the third camping spot that we checked out. The first one I was really hoping was going to work out. There was some fella, him and his dogs, about as country backwood as you could get. I had a hard time understanding him. I don't know if he was saying he was lost or if I was lost. And I was just trying to get to a campground, one spot, and lo and behold, I don't know, he kind of gave us the creep vibe, so we didn't stay there. We checked out campground 2, and the first two were like, they're free campgrounds. You know, first come, first serve. Kind of like the spot we're at is free. Well, no, the spot we're at, we pay $10 a night, but the first two were free. And we're doing a live. Agatha, Buddy, Felicia, and I. But okay, here you go. Oh, give me a bag.
Can you catch on?
We got a crisis ahead of us here.
Yes, I couldn't bend down because he was trying not to stop while she was trying to stop. Hello from the forest.
You don't need to show anybody the golden nugget.
No muffins this morning.
Picking up poop. Woo!
Don't put that back in my bag.
Don't put that back in your bag, I.
Mm-mm.
I have a pocket.
Okay.
Middle pocket, maybe.
Come back for a sec.
The big one.
Huh?
The big one. Yeah, it's in there pretty good. So, good morning, everyone. I'm not sure if anybody's chatting or not.
All right, let's go.
But yeah, what was the park name?
Gum Springs.
Oh yeah, we're at Gum Spring Campground.
It's part of Catahoula
Wildlife Refuge National Forest. And it's got some, I think when we pulled up here yesterday, there was a bunch of people fishing, one other person camping, and we spent the night. It was nice and peaceful, no issues. Of course, I have security cameras, nice little bench. It's a good spot. We're walking down to the lake right now.
Easy.
I think we're going, this goes to a lake, right?
That's what we're hoping.
That's what we're hoping. We saw people coming down here with fishing poles yesterday. So we're assuming you haven't been down here yet. But we're gonna spend the day here, spend the night, and then we're gonna go off and head north to South Dakota on our adventure. For those of you that are following along, and if you guys are watching and enjoying it, give me a thumbs up and say hi in the comments. Love to hear who's watching, following along. We just pretty much backstory was, we retired early. I retired when I was 52. My wife retired when she was 48. We sold and downsized everything we have. Got rid of our house just recently. Moved into Tumbleweed, our RV. And we're traveling the world. Right now we're headed to South Dakota to change our residency from Maryland to South Dakota. Mostly because it's the easiest state to have a residency with when you're full-time traveling. And they don't have state tax. So that should save about 50% of the taxes I paid last year, which was awfully a lot. Let's see. Nope. Ooh. Good morning. We're getting some people today. And it's a nice little bridge. So this forest had a forest fire. I'm not sure last year or when it exactly was, but the last bridge we were on, part of it was burnt down and we had to cross that. It was kind of a little shady. But this one here looks like it's intact. Anyways, yeah, so we sold everything, we downsized everything. We bought a shed and then put the stuff that we kept in the shed, and that's kind of our home base for the stuff that we're going to keep. And it's a good size shed, but we still want to downsize, and I think we still have too much stuff. Now we plan on traveling for however long until we get bored. Where we're gonna go, we don't know. Oregon, Alaska. Like I said, we're making our way up to South Dakota right now. And, all right, we got five people. Thank you for the thumbs up. And I don't know if anybody's typing in chat here. Let's see. Live chat. Okay. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. And heavy breathing. Part of it too is trying to regain our health back. We worked really, really hard for about 30 years. And if you get caught up in that rat race, you lose sight of what's really important. And that's your health, your family, each other. And we're working along, documenting our journey to reclaim all that. Our time, our energy, health, our family. Whew. Maybe I won't be breathing heavy in a few months from doing a simple hike like this. But dude, this is a beautiful forest. A lot of greenery, and I miss that. When I was a kid, we, having cheap parents, we lived in 2-man tents up in the mountains or at campgrounds. And we had a van. We spent a lot of time outdoors, and once we got out of the military, had our kid and had jobs, we didn't really get out and hike as much as I would love to. We did a lot of things, but it wasn't the same caliber what we're doing now. You know, a lot of the stuff was focused around the kid, and now we're just trying to focus things around us and the dogs. Look at that. Whew. Not sure what kind of flower that is. If you have any questions or anything, throw them in there. I'll try to answer them as we're talking. Ooh. Here we go. So yeah, I have a little X5 camera. I'm not sure how that's working out. Figure let me try it and put it on my backpack, but it's flinging around like it's a no stick. And this is I think we're going around the whole lake. I have no idea where we're at. Ooh. Flip it around. So down there's water. I think the lake's over there. It's not a very big lake, but there's fishing. I'm waiting to see if there's bears, a cougar. Oh no. I haven't really seen any wildlife other than birds, butterflies. Mosquitoes are not too bad right now, so I haven't had an issue with any of those. Ooh. Oh yeah, we went around the lake. It's a good hike. Let me see if I can. Yeah, we're coming up on a pretty spectacular site here. I don't know if you can kind of see, but the lake's way over there behind this little mound. Ooh. It's pretty filled. We're on a trail. It's a hiking trail. Doesn't say what it is, but it doesn't say how far this trail is or how long it is. Ooh-wee. Seen quite a few people fish yesterday. We'll see if anybody fishes today. This morning there was a vehicle that pulled in with a teardrop camper and a canoe. So I was kind of wondering if they were going to come out here and do whatever, but they drove by and they left. A lot of grass. Okay. All right. See the lake. All right. I don't see the camper anywhere. It must be over here.
Want to go down that way? Or?
Yeah, we can keep going. I'm just going check out the lake a little bit closer. Oh yeah. So man-made lake. All right, so they got a bridge. Oh yeah, I see the one guy's camper. So we're way over here somewhere. So I guess we'll just continue walking around the good old park.
Okay.
What do you think so far?
Nice.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Pretty quiet.
Not as well kept as Westmoreland, but
Yeah, no, definitely not.
and we don't have Angel to tell us about scat and Max to tell us about the history. So
Well, there was a big piece of scat back there.
yeah, it looked like it had a lot of seeds in it. So
I don't think it was a rabbit.
No, that
Could have been a
was
grizzly bear.
Yeah, well, you go first then. Hold on.
Ooh. There's a little bit of flowers here and there, but I don't think you can make it out right there. There's a bunch of pretty yellowish flowers. All right. Ooh. Wee. This would be fun with an ATV or something, going up and down these things. Look at that. Very pretty. Oh, I heard something. You can see it's not really blooming flowers just yet. I mean, it is April showers, May flowers. A lot of walking. We just started.
Started out with no plan in mind. Just followed the path. But the road's pretty close, it sounds like, with some of the traffic, so we should just be making a big circle.
Yeah. I like the lakes. It'd be cool to let the dogs go swimming.
Well,
I'm pretty sure they enjoy it.
Her in her little outfit. She don't have her swim trunks.
Yeah, I don't think swimming's allowed, but
She don't have the bikini.
she doesn't have a bikini. She has a bodysuit though. I guess I had surgery. She had her woman ripped out, and then she had all kinds of problems with that. They had to go in there again. She was a difficult patient, and she's doing better now. That's why she's with us. The struggle was to see if take her with us or leave her behind with my son. But ultimately, we decided to take her. She'll have a hip dysplasia here in a few years, so screw it. Let her enjoy her life. Oh, hopefully you guys can hear me. I don't know what the audio is like. If it's bad, next time I'll mic up. Thank you for hanging on and watching. If you're still here, I'm not seeing any text or anything in the chat, so I'm not quite sure. But yeah, we're gonna try to do more of these every place we're at. We'll be at a national forest up north again in a few days. Once we leave here, we're gonna make a stop and work our way up, and again trying to get to South Dakota, but we're taking our time up there. I figured, looking at the math, about 2 weeks to get to South Dakota. Oh, Here, everybody. That's what everybody wants to see. Oh, there is a road there.
I told you I was
Yeah.
standing here in the car.
I'll let you hold this and let me get the magic bag.
Yes, please.
And get the magic turd.
I'm glad I brought 3 of them. Hold on.
I don't know why they couldn't just dump it in one spot.
Exactly, because they had all these opportunities. Aggie, buddy, say hi. Say Tumbleweeds on Fire. Woohoo! He's got to air out his booty. So, beautiful lake. Kind of close to traffic, if you can see, but we've been walking for a few minutes now at least. And it seems, really kind of neat. Hold on one second.
Yep, sorry. Oh, sorry.
Come here, stop it.
So yeah, the highway is right there,
Let's see, he's tangled.
which is kind of close. But we didn't hear any of the roads or vehicles last night. Can't talk.
Yeah, so it's close enough to where it's a good stop along the way, but not
Yeah.
so far off track that it's going to be, hours and hours to get back on the main road.
Lewis Med. They keep calling. There we go. Sorry about that. Phone call. Hopefully that didn't translate into the.
I'm sure it all was there.
Huh?
I'm sure it all was there.
Yeah, I'm muted. We'll see. It's just crazy. Anyhow, sorry about that. And if you guys got to hear that wonderful call, they're constantly calling me, and I keep saying the same thing over and over again with them. Look at that lake. Oh, they have a trash can down there. And you making me carry this samples around? Oh yeah, there's one there too. Okay, you're forgiven.
Calm yourself.
Huh?
Calm yourself. Aggie.
Woo! Excuse me. Oh, I'm getting around this lake pretty quick. So yeah, yesterday there was quite a few people. There was a lot of people over there fishing. I think that's where our camper is. Yeah. And I could only tell because I think somebody was in like an orange jumpsuit.
Maybe Red Light Fest. I don't know.
That could be. Life preserver, who knows? Uh, yeah, and the big babies. Whew.
Here, I'm gonna hold this and keep them on the path, and I'll go throw the stuff out.
Sure.
Hold
All
on.
right. Hold on, babies. We gotta go dump the stuff.
Dump station.
Dump station patrol.
Yeah, wait a minute. Okay.
Yeah. Little gamey.
We're gonna have to get them a bag that they can carry their own nonsense.
Well, I've suggested that. So yeah, we're gonna offload the poop. So yes, we do pick up our own poop. We try to be good stewards of wherever we stay or visit. Unlike many people that don't pick up after the dogs, it gets a little frustrating. Some places more than others. Let's see. Woo-wee. All right. There you go. Or if you want to carry that, that's fine. And I'll take care of them.
Doesn't matter. I just was
Okay.
grabbing my water back.
Oh, your water back. I thought you were reaching in for a kiss.
In your backpack?
Mm-hmm.
I can't have chocolate.
Well, Agatha says something different. Yeah. Oh no. I dropped the water. Get it, Agatha. Nope, not today. So yeah, with the little forest fire that they had, I'm surprised. Like the trees did really, really well. Some fell down like that one, but most of them, they have these little burn marks, and I don't know if it was because they were putting it out, firefighters, or they just weathered it. In some places they just let the fires burn because it is a protected area. Ooh. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like and leave a comment, and greatly appreciate it. And subscribe. I always like new subscribers. Our journey into retirement, early retirement, it's just pretty much just beginning. So we plan on documenting it, sharing it with everybody, showing the cool places that we're going. We've dumped everything into an RV that we call Tumbleweed, and we call it Tumbleweed on Fire because the fire movement is what helped us retire early. Ooh-wee. This was a good walk. Walked around that whole lake. Wow. So yeah, this place charges $10 a night. There is no amenities. It's pack in, pack out. There's nothing to hook up. I think they have fresh water, but it's a freshwater fill station.
There's trash.
Oh, there's trash and a pit toilet.
And there's one section when you first turn to the camping areas that it looks like 2 spigots for water.
Oh, yeah. So you got to go to the water fill station. I don't think they have a dump station.
I don't recall. But I mean,
Yeah, there's the main road. Figure out what road, highway that is.
72? I don't know if it was 472.
Huh?
I don't know if it was 472.
No, that was on the other side of 71.
I don't know.
Or 474 was the campground
I'm not driving.
we were looking at. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. good old buddy. Love to mark his spot. Yeah, and then tomorrow morning we're going to be back on the road, headed north. So we're going to get all the hiking out today. I got to recharge my batteries. My battery's about 70%, probably 69 right now. So I'll start my engine and rev it up a little bit and get those batteries charged up. Trail closed. Well, I would follow it anyways because that's the parking lot.
Some motorized vehicles and stuff.
Oh, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. No. Keep going. Come on, pigs. I'm so tired. I couldn't read.
No, we're just going to stop here and say, oh, it's closed, and we're going to turn around and walk all the way back there.
No, we ain't.
Sure.
That ain't funny. We're gonna make some illegal maneuvers and hike.
Yeah, so there's some kind of power station. It looks like right there. Or power.
Probably for the pump. Looks like it's a pump station there.
Come on. Day use only 8 to 8. Use your pet. No fireworks. Use garbage receptacles. Welcome to your national forests. Please do not litter. Keep your forest clean.
And there's litter everywhere.
Yeah, we did.
I've been picking up trash, but oh, are we going this way?
Yeah, I think that'll lead us to that little gazebo we saw and right back up to.
Okay.
I mean, unless you want to go all the way.
No, we can. You're making me walk this, so let's do it anyways. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see the stairways to. Might as well do it. You're gonna punish me anyways. Tree mail, bush mail. Bush mail is what we call the dogs pee.
Oh, pee mail.
And they sniff and stuff. Ooh. Nice pretty lake. Not a super big. No, it is. This is a pretty big park, but the forest is pretty big. But I guess the campground's not.
This is only a subsection of it.
Yeah. So we're not going that way. Yeah, that's like power to the pump.
Easy, please.
Oh, okay, the gazebo I saw.
Yeah, the gazebo, but there's the water, so we may have to.
No, there's a path down there, I believe. If not, oh man.
If not, you'll swim? What?
No, so there's a log that I saw a lot of photos of this park when I was doing some research, and people were crossing the log.
Oh. Yeah, you want me to take the?
No, I guess we're gonna. Can we? I don't know. I guess we're going back. Oh, okay. So the log is right there, down there. Well, are we going to cross the log? The problem is these dumb dogs are not going to walk the log. Ooh, look at that tree. Burnt out, all the ash around it. It's pretty neat. Yeah, so that's the log that I saw everybody climbing. But I don't think our dogs are going to do that. They're going to be a mess.
Well,
and then, are you doing it?
I don't
I ain't doing it. Not. It may be single, one-on-one.
Well, we just let them
There's
go.
the conundrum.
We just let them go and see how they cross.
No. I'll go around. I mean, I would do it, but not having them the way they are.
Well, I can take one off, but
No, because then you're gonna have a wet dog. Oh well. I'm going around. Let's climb this giant hill again. It's kind of cool because there's gazebo over here. More logs. There's a gazebo over there. And taking this path will take us up to where this RV is, and we're just on the other side. That would be the reward. But now we have a different reward. A longer walk.
you made it this far.
Yeah, I made it this far. All right, so we're climbing. Miss Felicia and the puppies back there. Ooh. I'm gonna have fun editing, playing with that video at some point. See what what that's gonna look like. Probably a mess. Ooh wee. Let me flip it around. So it looked like they had picnic tables at one time. I don't know where the tables all went. Those look like they were older than what we got. Oh man. You enticed me to go down there. Shame on you.
Mm-hmm. We haven't walked in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, if we had 2 leashes, I'd have said let's do it. Ooh. Woo. Come on, babies. Oh.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah. I'm pooped. Here.
Hold on. All right, let's go back to the camper. Nope, time for P-mail. Come on, Wiggle Waggles. Where are we going? Usually we have an idea on how long the trail is going to be, if it's an easy, moderate, or hard trail, but we just took off following where we think the fishermen went, or the fisher ladies went yesterday. When they walked past our campground, they had ways on. It was giving them directions like a mile, turn here. I guess she had put in directions to get down to the lake. But just trying to keep an eye on Agatha and see how her leg is doing. Make sure she's not starting to limp too much. She'll probably feel it later tonight and may need some medicine. But decided yesterday to put the coupler on both of them so they'd fight each other instead of fighting me while we walk, because they both try to go in different directions. So now they have to kind of slow it down and decide together where we're going. Yep, so I don't know if you can see it through the path, but that's, I believe, the ranger station where we kind of drove in yesterday. So we're at the front of this particular campground. So right off the main highway. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Tree mail. And we walked here yesterday to pay the $10 fee. And then the dogs and I walked the circle and back to the campground. So we're not very far from where we parked. And I see hay from Grifford. Yes, we're in Louisiana still. We're making our way out. I'm not sure if he responded to that earlier or not, but for those that don't know, we are still in Louisiana. We're up near Winfield.
There's a plaque right there.
Okay. Yeah, we're up near Winfield, Louisiana, up towards Shreveport area, I think was the way we're going. I don't know how far we are from Natchitoches to go get meat pies, but I don't think we're gonna do that on this trip. And you can see if we went down here, we'd get down to where the gazebos and the lake and stuff were. Come on, let's see what this is. So again, a nice walk down if we wanted to go back and sit at the lake. This says United States CCC, Civilian Conservation Corps, Company 5407 of the Civilian Conservation Corps from Camp F6 located in Calvin, Louisiana, constructed the Gum Springs Recreation Area between 1936 and 1938. This monument commemorates the construction and reforestation work of the men of the Triple C. And the plaque was dedicated May 2nd of 2003 by the USDA Forest Services. Hold on, tangled up in leashes. Oh, you're in the UK. All looks gorgeous there to me. It is. It's a really pretty area. The pine trees. Hopefully we'll be able to see more like this because when you travel through the towns don't necessarily look as well kept, but for the most part it's a really clean park, and we're enjoying our visit. The breeze was nice, so we were able to open up last night. I never really thought that this is what I would be doing, but I'm kind of enjoying it. It's just we haven't walked in a couple weeks. We've been hanging out with family, and so we did some walking yesterday, but today with a little bit of a hike, it's taking a little bit to get the body back and moving the way it should be. Got a few aches and groans, and now we've got some tangled up dogs. Hold on. Hey, sit. Okay. Aggie walk.
You want me to take them?
Take them or take the camera, yeah, I guess. So, whoa, you almost knocked me out with the 360.
Sorry. I think the battery died.
Oh, okay. Well, I'd love to know what you're doing in the UK. Is that where you are camping for the time being? Is that where you're living? Put something in the description, in the details, in the comments. We'll take a look at it later when we post this. I don't know all these things. We're just learning. And if you stuck with us this far, thank you for the support. And I hope we were able to entertain you. The park itself, I think when we read yesterday, was like over 600,000 acres. But this is only a subsection of the larger wildlife rescue preserve.
Yeah, it looked like two separate entities of the park. Like they're not connected.
Yeah, there's a couple of different we were looking at the Army Corps of Engineers details. We looked online. There's a couple of different parks and a couple of different rivers that are all around here, so we may be getting some of the details a little confused, but Lynn should be able, or Tiger should be able to put a description and a link to the actual park so you can find out more about it.
Yeah.
But for now, oh, more P-mail. Must have been a letter for both of them. Okay, you have a camper van yourselves, but just for little trips, and you're off to Scotland next week. And Scotland is a little trip for you, so that's amazing to me. I'd love to be able to visit, so maybe in the future, but right now we're trying to take our little trips around the States, figure out if we really have what we need, if this is working, if this is really what we want to do, and how the dogs are going to work throughout it all. So we had Agatha on our last portion of the trip. Now we brought Buddy back with us because he is a super good adventure dog. He's just a little wary around the other dogs, especially if she's here, because he feels like he's got to protect her, I think.
He's a protector for sure.
Yeah.
And the girl's got a lot of anxiety, so he's always trying to protect her. Easy.
Yeah, that's what's so great about the U.S. So much to see and all different. It is. We want to stay away from most of the touristy things, but you know, some of them aren't bad.
We'll hit
just
up touristy this weekend.
This weekend, just there's some things we want to see, but yeah, I don't think we'll ever be able to see all of the things. So we kind of have to pick and choose. As we were planning this trip out, Tiger told me to go ahead and add things to the trip if I wanted. Well, I did. I like to use Atlas Obscura and find unique things that are in whatever area you're at. And it's just a website, and it'll tell you things like, oh, I don't know, the world's largest ball of yarn, for example.
Just
if they're
oddity things.
Yeah.
Not that most people are attracted to.
No, it's just different unique things. Like there was a, what was it? House of Shadows.
Yeah. That's where you want to go.
Around the circle will get us back to our campsite. If you want to go the short way, that'll get us.
Well, we were doing this so far. Let's just go the long way.
Okay, and it's not that long. That's how the dogs and I walked yesterday. But
engineers, CCC men.
Yeah. So I saw this one as we came in, but there was no way I could actually clearly read it yesterday. I may not be able to clearly read it as we get closer to it, but I do think it's neat to commemorate those that did the work to create this. So again, Triple C, sponsored by the U.S. Forest Services, Company 5407 of the Civilian Conservation Corps from the Camp F6, located at Calvin, Louisiana, constructed the Gum Springs Recreation Area between 1936 and 1938. This monument was placed here on May 2nd, 2003, to commemorate the construction and reforestation work of the men of the Civilian Conservation Corps. And if you've been following us, then you can see or you can hear more about the Triple C through Westmoreland State Park in Virginia. That's where we really started to learn about it. The rangers there gave us a great presentation. They had a lot of information, and we did some of the ranger guided trail walks, and just learn more about this. Is it expensive to park over? No, $10. $10 a day. There's day passes where I think day use was $8 maybe, and then camping was $10. Yeah, for this particular place.
They had free.
Yeah, they were like hunters cabins or hunters trails, what they called it, but they were a little overgrown, and I wasn't quite sure with Agatha and her limp, and with me walking in the middle of the night trying to find things.
Guy.
Well, yeah, and the creepy guy who probably thinks we're the creepy people, but yeah, I don't know. So there's, I mean, they're neat little spots to camp at. You've got your picnic tables and a place to hang trash. Each one is a little different, so depending on your needs. But this is not a park that has, it's not like the expensive campgrounds where you're paying for water, trash, sewer, electric. Not trash, but yeah, I mean, all in all, it's a great place for a night or two to kind of check things out, and definitely reasonable. When we were in the Sabine River forest, that was $3 a night, and it was pretty much the same thing, but we had a really great view of the lake.
Yeah,
Here,
videos, if you want to check out Sabine, some great videos.
yeah, so amazing for $10. Definitely, we appreciated the Sabine section because that was only $3.
That
We
was
stayed.
amazing. It's somebody that watched our video. They wanted to know where it was at, and they spent the night there too, and they seemed to really enjoy it. They stayed in the exact same spot we were at. It was beautiful.
Yeah, very unexpected. So Tiger's been doing a really good job of finding places for us to stay, and
That was
even
our first real camp spot outside. Yeah, first camp spot really, other than truck stations and stuff.
yeah, and it gave us the opportunity to figure out, okay, when we talk about off grid, what does that really mean? Do we really understand that the vehicle is prepared for it? So it's just different things that we're learning, and it's better to learn it as we're closer to family, closer to places in case there are any issues, and kind of get the kinks worked out so that we're a little more comfortable when we do start those different longer trips that are maybe a little more isolated. But as you see, we're coming around the circle. We have made our way back to Tumbleweed and the start of this little adventure. I say little adventure. According to the time on the top of the screen, it says we've been doing this for about 50 minutes.
A little bit longer because I didn't start it until past the burnt bridge.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, I'm glad we walked around not to have to climb back up the burnt bridge, just because I wouldn't want that section to fall on us and then never be able to get back up and have to go all the way around again. But
It's a little sketchy bridge.
a little bit.
I didn't realize it was sketchy until you're already on
Yeah.
the other side.
Yeah, so but all in all, I can't complain. It was a nice little walk, and we may do more later. There's not a whole bunch of trails. I mean, you can see they all lead to the same destination, the lake, but
I think that's the longest. That was the longest one, I think.
oh, did I hit something? Maybe I did. Great job of showing us, loving the channel, and watching your journey. Well, thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Because this is so far outside of my comfort zone. Tiger hasn't been in this space in quite a while, as far as the camping and being outdoors and whatnot. So yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. Leave contact information if you'd like to leave an address. We can send you some of our stickers. Haha, yeah, shameless plug about our YouTube channel, the different things that we've been doing, and just follow along. And I appreciate the comments and the talking as we're going along, because that would have been a really long time just to watch the forest and not have any feedback or any conversation. Now, I can't talk to myself for quite a while, so you never know, but I think we're going to go ahead and end the live here. And again, good luck in what you're doing. Maybe one day we'll meet up, and thanks for watching.
Yep.
Like and subscribe,
everybody.
and yeah, we'll see you again at some point.
Yep. We're going to relax a little bit now.
Yep, now how do I turn this off? I don't know, so you're going to have to hear that for a while. All right, babe, where's the button?
I don't know, how do you end?
You follow us, you will. We will definitely.
Oh yeah, great for the camper. Yeah, they follow us.
Yeah, no,
I love them.
He says you follow us, you will. So okay.
How do you end? Okay, are you sure you want? Yep. Bye.